Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays 1001 Spikes. I'm going to drag the mouse button real quick to the options button right now. And let's just get right in here. I have done some off-camera work. I just got an achievement. I'm not sure why. But let me go through some of the stuff I've unlocked. The lost levels are harder. They're just new levels that you can play. And then there's also a duty-free shop where you can buy extra lives, which can be very helpful. And you spend the coins that you get on the arcade modes and stuff to get. You can get extra lives. You can buy stuff like cutscenes and Thompson Care, which I assume, because it's Thompson Care is based on like President Thompson from that game. So I would assume that that's infinite lives. And it's priced as such that would sort of solidify that theory. But in any case, we'll just go back to story mode, back from where we left off. I'll tell you what these are some of the characters I unlocked. Like, there's Junie from Knit Stories. She can, like, float and double jump. Commander Video is basically just a floaty version of the regular guy. He does not, like, float. He does not fly, like, straight, but he's just a little more, like, gravity is a little less around him. And then there's Sugimoto from the Temper of the Dead. And also President Thompson from the Temper of the Dead. And they both have, the characters are pretty different from each other, and I like that. It doesn't affect it supremely, but it really kind of does in a nice way. So what I did before, during off camera, is I went back and I collected all the skulls of every level I've played so far. Which was no small feat. And I did it without looking up any of them, and I think that's real nice. So you can see I have 21 out of 30. And what I learned was that, some skulls are in broken rocks. Or not quite broken rocks, but rocks that you can break with your dagger. So I learned that, and it was like, all of a sudden, it was really easy to get all these skulls. But we're just going to start right from 4-4, which is the level directly after where we left off. And I still have not... Okay. I still have not seen any of these levels. Okay, here we go. There we go. I mean, I only assumed that was okay. And then it seems like it's going to be the exact same all the way back. Okay. I got no, like, extra space to jump in that instance. Alright. Okay. Oh, I probably should have done it before. Okay, so I should just make it in one swoop and not dilly-dally at that area. It's weird that, like, I can do the timing in such a way where I die but still throw my knife and not hit the guy's dagger with it. So now we go. Alright, and make it over... What's going on here? Okay, that seems fine. Are you kidding me? The ceiling? God damn it, I hate when that happens. It so seems that you can, like, jump right up there, but then you get stuck because the corner of your hat hit the ceiling. I'm obviously not doing very well here. But this level is not frustrating to me yet, because I can see exactly what I need to do. I just have yet to be a... Oh, okay. So you want to absolutely position yourself so you don't get shot by both of them at the same time. Like, there. Like, do not be right in the middle. Oh, I already screwed this up. Okay. Not quite. Now we go there. And here we go. We can push this back. And we can do it again as needed. There we finally go. This is gonna let loose the scorpion, of course. Then we can jump right over that. And we'll make it here. What do we do here? Okay. Okay. Apparently this one does not give off spikes. I was looking to see, because I knew some of them would. So I was looking to see which spikes were going to start protruding out the ground, and they didn't from this block. So that's how you can sort of make a quick decision right on the fly about where you can stop. But it seems we can go here. That was almost kind of bad. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, the block. Gotta stop there. Oh, I have to do this part again. Oh, this is gonna be... This might be a lengthy endeavor. Let's hope not. I'm also going to be on the lookout for the skull, because I think it would be nice to sort of get them as... I already screwed this up. No, we're fine. To get them as I see them, so I don't have to do any backtracking later. What perfect timing by the saw blade. Is it here? No, it's not. All right. It was worth a shot. The block looked a little busted. So does the one that I stand on right there, but, you know, that obviously can't be it. All right. That was about as close as could possibly... Of course you would still do it from both sides there. Okay. Yes. Now. Oh, it's now even when I get there, it's always timed so perfectly that I can't turn the blade around in time. And so it ends up killing me. Here we go. And it's going to do it again, so I guess we have to do the third thing there. There we go. That's better. You have got to be shitting me. Holy goddamn. Okay. All right. Some cheap deaths have been happening so far. I think I can break past that and do it again. Here we go. Now. There was that. All right. Then we gotta jump over. I assume that we could, like, kill him without, like, waiting for him to go. It actually kind of seems like that block up next to the scorpion there is cracked, and maybe I... No, actually it doesn't. Never mind. But I'll probably give it a shot anyway, just to validate myself for no reason, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good timing. But obviously I waited really a long time at the start there. Oh, I guess you do have to do that because then the thing will get you, the razor blade will get you if you don't do the jump. Okay, I can see how that would work then. Okay, so this one, there's not. And then we go here. And then we go down. Very close. I'm trying to map out this route while I can see it. God darn. Okay. Timing is absolutely essential in this level, and that's not something that I am the best at. But it's something I'm gonna damn well need to get good at if I want any hope. That was a bad jump, but it worked out. Okay. Now we make it here. This first half is pretty consistent at this point. And now I just gotta keep moving on to the end here. Okay. So I have to jump at just the right time. Not there. I keep doing it early. Like, it just seems like there's just a little bit longer of a delay than I anticipate, even though I've seen the delay now, like, what, 10 times? Yeah, I shouldn't have stood so close to it. And you can tell that my lives are a lot less than they used to be. I used to have like 1,050, but I spent probably 30 or so getting all the skulls. But I think it was effective use of them because, you know, it unlocked me a bunch more characters. And I'm thinking of doing like episodic character playthroughs where I just like beat the game and like it'll probably take about like 45 minutes for me at this point to beat the entire game. Not at this point. Once I beat the entire game and then get all the skulls in those levels, and then I'll be like at the point where I'm not quite a speedrunner, but I'm like, you know, like halfway there. Because if a real speedrunner can beat this game, that was pretty good. I still got hit by the spike? Okay, that shouldn't have happened. Because if like a real speedrunner can beat the game in 23 minutes, as Northern Lion has said that is the case, I think I could damn well beat it in like 45. I don't think that's an unreasonable expectation. Obviously, I still have a lot to learn about the levels that I'm currently playing, but the ones that I've already played, like, I have cut my time by like 30 seconds on average per level. at this point while I was, like, memorizing stuff to get skulls. So I really think that given enough time, I can make that work. And, you know, we'll see. Okay. Alright. Oh, I did it too early. Oh, but it didn't matter. Oh, okay. Oh, that one has a... Oh, no. I saw spikes go out of the one that I wasn't quite on, but I walked over, and that, like, scared the crap out of me and made me lose complete focus, and then, obviously, the scorpion killed me. That was damn good dagger practice from doing that so far, so close. But maybe at this point, we'll do a little better. We keep doing a little better each time. That's not how it's been going so far. I did a little better for, like, a couple times, and then I'll just go all the way back to 0, basically. But there we go. Keep this up. This is the part that's going to be super darn hard. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, every time. It's like gouging the tip of my nose. That wouldn't kill anybody. Not even like frickin' Adrian Brody would be dead from a nose flick of the tip. I'm going to call BS on the mechanics of 1001 Spikes. Not really, but whatever. Oh, Jesus. I thought he would, like, turn around because I maybe did it too late, but I guess that was obviously not what happened. I should not risk doing little jumps. That seems like a lot of danger for no reason at all. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, why did I jump? There was no reason for me to jump at that point. I mean, there was. I didn't want the block to crumble beneath me and then I'd just be dead. But there was no reason for me to jump, like, upwards, especially since the spikes would then kill me, as they did. I don't know. Like, my thoughts are all, like, jumbled. I really thought it was going to shoot behind me again. that was scary. But it's alright. There we go. Alright. This part isn't flawless, but it is probably, like, 80% effective at this point, and now it's really just about the middle part of this goddamn area. And by comparison, this level doesn't... I did that so early. This level doesn't even really seem to compare in difficulty to the last one at all. It's just kind of filled with a little more bullshit. But the last run was obviously very heavy in the bullshit department. If you saw my absolute meltdown, I would recommend seeing it if you haven't. I'm not super proud of it, but... you know, it entertains the masses, and I'm not one to sort of step on those toes. Okay. 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 Alright, we're gonna do it this time. Right? Yep, see, that's the thing, is that you can't do... okay. So part of it... God, man. I really don't want to dip below 1,000 lives on this level. So part of it is that after I get to... let me focus on this part for a second here. Okay, so part of it is after I get to that block that breaks, I need to wait a little longer for the spikes to get closer to coming up, so I don't actually... so the block does not break beneath me before I have the chance to move along. Which is obviously much easier said than done, which is also the case with everything in this game. Jesus, okay. But I'm going to try my darndest here. That was alright. Now. Yes. I knew it. I completely forgot about the top part. It's just so many directions for my mind to go at once that it is so overwhelming that I am not a fan. I'm not a fan of multi-dimensional thinking. It is not my strong suit. I can barely recognize patterns, which is what my mental evaluation told me. So this is obviously not my strong suit at all. But let's see. It's not that I can't recognize patterns, it's just that I can't recognize multiple patterns at once, which is why I have to focus on one thing, and then the other stuff just completely escapes my notice. Here we go. Yes. Oh, you... God, you had to... Why did you have to pop up right then? I was golden there. If that hadn't happened, I would have absolutely made it. And then I would have not gotten killed by that scorpion, because sometimes I do learn from my mistakes. Yeah? Okay. But we're all learning here. At this point, there's no question about what needs to be done. Nobody's really figuring stuff out at this point. It's just, can I just bring my operation system to do what I need it to at this point? Here we go. This'll do it this time. I know I waited too long. I really just wanted to make sure that that spike would have been out of the way. I know that's what I need to do. I just need to sort of suspend myself in that perpetual motion of actions. Like, if I do need to wait for that to get out of the way. So I guess you could consider that practice, maybe? Let's make this work. Yeah, I have noticed, because on the last couple of videos, the volume has not been high. I'm hoping that this is better, because I can actually hear it. But the way I do capture audio is to record it from the background of my microphone, which is the same microphone that captures my voice. Which means it's ever present in the background. Now, no, why did I jump? Why did I jump? Why did I jump? I knew that there was one more square. Why did I do that? Why did I do a jump instead of just doing the... Sometimes I get turned around. There's only 3 buttons to remember. Why can't I just do it? Well, I mean, I guess there's like 6. But I don't really count the directional keys because they're pretty much self-explanatory. It's the letter keys that, you know, can differ in like the actions that they do. But arrow keys basically always mean move. Or they're directional buttons, so obviously they're, you know, they're connected to going in a direction. That should not be something that overly stimulates people's brains, and yet here I am repeating this same instance over and over again. Go! Here we go. I did that. I knew as soon as I stepped on there. Way too goddamn early. Okay. If I just take a deep breath, it won't make any fucking difference at all. You know why? Because being calm and collected has never helped anybody in any time of situation where panic is pretty much the go-to emotion. And even though that, you know, sort of statement is way beyond false, it holds true for my sense of my emotional range at this point. I almost did that way too early. Do not want to walk on spikes after they have already elongated themselves. Now. Okay. I can't believe it. I'm a musician. You'd think that I'd have timing. I'd have timing down to like a science. And not be so bad at this. I mean, I'm not really keeping rhythm, like, in my brain while this is going on. Oh, man. Maybe I should be. I don't know, maybe I should do the Oompa Loompa song. Probably won't. You know, I'm kind of not super down with copyright infringement and also stealing what makes other people's Let's Plays unique. So I obviously don't want to copy, you know, everything about a person. There we go. Okay. Don't you... I wasn't even thinking about a scorpion. I didn't... If you would have asked me at that moment whether scorpions exist on this level, I would have said, no. Oh, and I would have been wrong, and I was wrong, and this just keeps happening to me, and I am not a fan. I'm on my 1,000th life. I said I would not dip below 1,000. I better hold true to that. For my own sake, my own sanity. I do not want to spend an entire episode doing this level. You know, but obviously there was a huge time gap in between the first and second episodes, because the first episode was 15 minutes, and I did the first 2 entire sets of worlds. The last episode was 58 minutes, and I did, like, what, like 5 levels? No, I did the entire third world. Okay. Now. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, okay, you didn't die, so that's good. You know what? I feel like that... I'm actually pointing at it like you can see what I'm doing. But I feel like this... the broken rock that's right above me, is where the skull is. I bet anything. And I guess I'll figure it out. I guess I'll find out when I get the key, because then I'll shoot a dagger at it and we'll see. Oh, why do you have to do this to me? I don't understand. I'm gonna do it. I suppose if there was any level I was gonna level skip, it would be this one, apparently. I view this as more frustrating than the last level. Because that level... when I went back to get the skull for that level, I found that it's now really easy. It's just you have to know the timing of what's going on. And I suppose that could also be the case here. I can't do it now. Now. Oh, they both break. Okay, I was going to run up to the scorpion and stab him and hopefully get a hold of that skull, but apparently that's not to be. Okay. Oh, okay. Where do you go? Alright, this seems fine. It is the skull. I knew it. And wouldn't you know, there's nothing I can do about it. Can I fall down? Yes, I can. That's nice. Okay, well, at least we beat the level. I know where the skull is. I'll probably go back and get it when I'm not frustrated with this level completely. Oh, had to take a drink of my water there. All right. Well, it appears that I already need to be sort of timing this. It seems to have worked out. Oh, those are spikes? Okay. And then we just make that. All right, we have surprisingly done half the level without being scathed yet. I assume this is half the level, although it seems like there's obviously still a lot more to come. All right, I can tell where the box is going to go. There is a pattern sort of etched into the background there. Don't shoot daggers at me? Well, the skull seems like an easy get. I don't know if you could maybe skip the above part and jump from there to here, but it seems kind of hard since you have to do the dagger in midair. I've already missed my chance, haven't I? It was still in this vicinity and I got caught up. But that... Oh, but there's spikes. That's what happens. I was going to say that dagger doesn't shoot. But whatever, I suppose. Like, let me give it a shot. Oh, okay, well, that was a bad jump. Actually, I can already tell there's no way I can make that jump. You know, grid mathematics dictates that that's impossible for me. Okay, and let's... Alright. Yeah, then... Okay, there's spikes there. Are there spikes on this one, too? Yes, there are. Yeah, just want to make sure there aren't any hidden surprises for me at the end of the door like there were on that one run. Or on that one level. It seems like this is going to be a complete pain of memorizing when, who shoots daggers where, why, and when. I didn't see that one at all. I would never have looked left at that point. But I'm going to this time. I really hope my learning curve is a lot faster than it was on the last level. And I'm sure you guys do too. Alright. I mean, there's no point in really finishing the first part as fast as possible. We still gotta wait eons for this part. I don't... I'm sure speedrunners will find a way to bypass this area, even if it's by using a character. Oh, why did I almost miss my opportunity there? Alright. There's spikes there. And then we go here. Oh, I forgot about it again. I thought, like, 2 seconds later, I would have looked to the left and remembered. But I completely messed up the timing. Don't do that yet. I've already screwed this up. Well, we have officially lost, or we officially have less than 1,000 lives left. You gotta be kidding me. And it supposedly only gets harder. I still, why is this part hard all of a sudden? Okay. Here we go. And all the flames stay on forever. So that's a piece of useless information. At least they always alternate left, right, so you can know. Then maybe if I just time my dagger shots directionally and not even... Okay. Alright. Alright. Where are we going now? Probably here. Ah. I know that the key blocks the shots from the bottom one until I pick it up, so I don't have to worry about that guy until I pick up the key. But I'm really not a fan of this kind of exponential pattern recognition, where I don't really learn where I need to aim until I die at each individual point in a progressive state. I don't like that at all. I mean, I know where the block's gonna go. The timing of the statue seems erratic. It seems scheduled to coincide... I almost did that so way too soon. Alright, we kill you... Or, not kill you. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, man. I'm not sure that I made sure that I was mentally prepared for what was going to happen here. I don't know. I don't know why I thought this was going to be less heartbreaking than the last episode. There's just a lot of transgressions and anger and depression and regression and... I don't know any more aggressions. I don't know. I have a pretty big vocabulary, but words like to escape me at the worst possible times. But I suppose that is a problem that anyone might have. Okay. There we go. Now, don't get, like, killed by the... Or don't get crushed, I should say. We stay here. We still... That doesn't seem right to me. Okay. Maybe the game knows that, like, I'm just going to rely on shooting daggers the whole time, but really to dodge that last dagger, I need to just do, like, either a little or a big jump. So, like, after I shoot the dagger, because I don't really have time to turn around and shoot another dagger, I should shoot the dagger and then jump immediately. So if I remember that, then I will be well prepared for the next death 2 seconds later in that cycle. So it's something really, 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 really something to look forward to. I could probably save a little time, but there's no point in saving time by getting the skull half a second earlier, because it's just going to be in the same spot it was before. That's right, this direction. Okay. Alright, we're still going to the right here. And now we do the left. And then we jump, like we did. And then for some reason, he hits me right at the end. And I obviously need to jump over that as well. I might have did this too. No, it'll be fine. So there are 2 daggers that I need to jump right over. And boy, let me tell you, I'm not happy about it. Oh, if there was just a way to skip this whole part. I'm thinking. I'm analyzing. I'm concluding that it was pointless to think at anything. Okay. Because some of you might be thinking, why don't you just take a rest on that statue to the right, right above the key? Oh, that was bad. And I am safe there, but then there's no way for me to actually grab the key, and also no way for me to get back up to the door. Like, I'd be safe, but in the wrong spot. And it wouldn't ever help me progress. And I actually wouldn't be safe, because there's another thing that shoots right there. And while that's easy to dodge, there's still no point at all, I don't think. And I can't just jump back up, because that block to the right is shooting out spikes. Appearance-wise, for the sole reason of encouraging people to not be doing none of that. So I'm gonna take it at its word. I'm gonna take its actions to heart. All right, what I forget what I'm supposed to do at this point. Okay, here. That's right. Okay, that was a bad jump. Oh, I did it. Oh, but what happens here? Oh, you're really gonna do that to me? I have to make another jump. But that's the last jump. That is the last jump that I have to make. And then I'll be home free. Possibly. As far as I can tell. And at least this skull is extremely gettable, so hopefully I will never, never, ever have to do this level again. I won't care about speedrunning times on this level. I'd forego the entire experience entirely. If you can do level skips, because you can, I'll just focus on level skip runs, and then I will never, ever, ever do this level again. By the way, with the new QuickTime, there's no way for me to see how long I've been recording. So that's why it might run a little long, but I don't think that really bothers anybody. I don't know, it might. If you have stuff to do, but then you can just quit the video, you know, and go do your stuff. It's not like I rule your life here. I did it. Alright. There was no way! Maybe I have to jump over them both with a high jump. Did I ever think of that? No, of course I didn't. I'm stupid. There was no way for that to work itself out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Seriously, I'm doing it a tenth of a second too early each time because I'm a go-getter, you know? I just want to get out there and do it. That was... that was terrible. This is just bad. There's no rationalizing why it might have been a good idea to throw myself headlong into the lava. There just is no rational explanation for that. Unless I wanted to commit suicide, which I don't. Suicide would be a super long process in this game, as I do still have 992 lives left. Ooh, okay. This is the part. We're going to get ourselves pumped up. We're ready. We're ready. Let's do some heel stretches. I don't know what exercises are called. Well, any of them. Those were the things that I skipped in PE and did, you know, those sort of like hump push-ups where like you're basically just molesting the turf of the football field. And yeah, I was that guy. And for some reason, no one else did them like I did. I don't know what the deal was. You know, maybe they were all out of shape, I guess. Like, that's possible. I'm like the skinniest person in Oregon. So, I don't know. Okay, we did that. I think we have to... Then we can't do that because the other knives shoot. I don't understand. The game is like systematically murdering all my plans of attack one by one as I test them out. I don't understand. I can't block the knife. I could maybe block the top knife if I super jumped, but then there's really no guarantee at all that I wouldn't just get killed on the way down by the bottom dagger thrower. Maybe if I timed it correctly. But that's still such a tall order. And by this point, I've completely forgotten what I'm supposed to do after that. Which is what happens when you don't get to a spot for a long time, and then you finally do, and you're clueless again. Okay, alright. That is what we do. But what... Oh, that's right, you shoot from there, and then... God darn it. But then it doesn't seem like I can jump over that one either. Because aren't I, like, at the tip of, like, the bottom of the middle there? I guess I have to get to that point and see. Oh, won't that be fun? About as fun as the last 25 minutes have been. Oh gosh. Just jog in place, keep that stamina up, or, you know, lower it way the hell down, which is what this does. If I was a real person that was doing that. Oh, how I would love to not have to give up. It would really be counterproductive of me to give up, because then the next time I tried to beat this, I'd just have forgotten everything that I've already learned. So, here, and then jump. And then that works. And then you hit me there. Oh, you are like one square to the right of the bottom, so I can jump over that. Okay. This should be it, then. This should be the run. This should be the one that wins me the level. And lets me go to the next level. Which I can only imagine what that's like. But this is 4 or 5, isn't it? So then the next level would just be like a victory lap with a free skull to the next world. Which means I am kind of excited for that. Alright. We're gonna make it this time. Go. Oh yeah, you go this way. And then we have to do it left again, right? Right? Yeah. And then jump. And then we do that. And then we'll have to jump here. I didn't do it in time. You gotta be kidding me. How heartbreaking would it be that if I did that correctly, and then... Well, that was just the stupidest thing ever. If I did that correctly, and then the next spike from the very top guy kills me right at the end. Oh, I could so see that happening. Because I've had that luck right at the end countless times before. And by countless, I mean, like, you know, 5 or 6. Take a drink of my water while I wait. Like the guy that plays Rock Band guitar solos with one hand and drinks a root beer in the other hand. And I totally am that guy, by the way, and I am so proud of it. Oh, if only those games were still relevant. I miss them. I miss when they were cool to play. They still should be, because I still think they are. But they're really not getting any more attention. I mean, how cool would a next-gen rock band... Why did I forget about that? Because I was too busy being enthralled by my childhood. But how good would a next-gen rock band... Rock Band 4! 4 is the magic number. Rock Band 4 for PS4. I mean, it does not get more poetic than that, except in every poetry ever written. Oh, but I would buy that in a heartbeat. I'd buy all of the new instruments. I've spent probably $1,000 on Rock Band total in my career. Because, you know, the new games come out, you gotta get the new instruments because they're more intuitive than the last ones. That was almost way too early. And boy, did I love it. And I remember what I did to get good. I started out on medium difficulty because my learning curve is better than yours. And I was so scared to take the plunge into, like, hard difficulty that, like, for a bunch of time, I just didn't do it. I beat every career song on Guitar Hero 3. Oh, that's right, you're not supposed to do that. I beat every song on Guitar Hero 3, which was my first music game. was Guitar Hero 3, which I think is the best game to start on because, you know, Guitar Hero and Guitar Hero 2 are not obviously as intuitive, and they give you much less room for error. You know, which I guess that's kind of noobish of me to say. But I don't know, it doesn't, I don't care, it was my childhood. You get your own childhood that you probably had that probably didn't involve any of those games. You know what, it wasn't as fun as mine. But I remember what I did to finally bridge the gap between medium and hard. I played Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones 24 times in a row on hard difficulty, because that part where it's like, dun, 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 the dun note was the first orange note in the song. And it would do that so often that it was really good to get acquainted with moving your pinky to the orange note. Why did I keep forgetting to jump? I am so mad. I'm so bad at multitasking, apparently. But I played it like 24 times, and then I finally was able to do hard. And I know that pro guitar and rock band players move their entire hand up to the orange, and they have their forefinger as their dominant finger when it comes to like making the change from like the orange and red sort of ratio width of octave sort of thing. But I never did. I always went up with my pinky, and that was sort of my shot caller, the pinky was, in terms of where my hand was going to be depending on the notes that I would play. And I was proud of that. Also, something I was proud of, I would play left-handed, but not on lefty mode. You know why? I learned everything backwards, and it's fun. I like it. I've tried to play on lefty mode. I can play respectably well in lefty mode. Like, if I'm getting 100% on a song in regular mode, I'll get like maybe 96 in lefty mode. You know, it's just weird to like, because it is backwards. But it does feel righter. It does feel more right doing it in lefty mode, which is, make 10 jokes about that. Because, you know, the buttons actually line up with your fingers and you don't have to, like, cross backwards check them. But this tangent has been really long, and if you're not into Rock Band, I mean, I don't really apologize for talking about it so much, because you should be into it. Obviously, not everybody has musical skills, but I really do think that everybody could manufacture them somehow. And Rock Band was your key to do that. That was your gateway into the world of music. I jumped too early that time. I am really trying to get the hang of this timing. The fact that I spent that entire tangent and I still haven't beaten this level means that I need to get my shit together. I mean, it's got to be frustrating to watch. I know it's frustrating to watch. I think everybody that plays this game and sort of Punisher games like this and watches Let's Plays of it can agree that when you watch someone else play it and you recognize the pattern before they do, that it's frustrating to see them like still kind of floundering around when you've got it figured out. You're just like, why don't you just do this? And I admit that I have absolutely felt that way before about, oh my god, in heaven or hell, it depends on who you believe. Are you Satanist? I don't know. But I am absolutely guilty of that, of watching other people and just being like, oh my god, why can't you just get this? And then, obviously, you know, I go on this channel and this happens to me. And I'm of above average skill, I would think, at this point. It's just like this level in particular, it's just so much memorization. It's like frickin' Simon Says with like 10 steps in it. And I was only good for about 8. My memory's pretty good, but I need it to be a lot less. I need it to be not more complex than just remembering what time to hit what color. There's just too many buttons associated with this, I'll tell you that much. Alright, this has to be it, right? It has to. Luckily the key blocks the bottom shot from that guy, or else I would be even more screwed beyond where I already am. Alright, that's the time. Now, that's it. Oh, what happens? Oh, we're gonna make it. Oh, we're gonna make it. Yes. Yes. Finally. Round of applause for me. Thank you. You're too kind. Oh, that's the end of the lava. Actually, not quite. I mean, after this it will be. But I did get the skull. So hopefully I absolutely never have to do that level again. Where could the skull be? There's always some devious little hidden thing. Is it just here? Nope. There are a lot of hidden breakable blocks, it appears. Oh, look at that. Oh, there you are. That's neat. I like it. Alright, I'm glad I was able to figure that out. And then at this point, we just kind of keep going here. And I am incredibly proud of myself for finally making it. It probably should have been done a lot sooner. Absolutely. But I did get 200 more lives. No, 250, actually. Right? 250? Yep, 256 randomly. All right, I will take it. And let's move on to the next world. Let's just see. There's an achievement unlocked. Is that a new character? Oh, yeah, it is. Zombie unlocked. All right. That would be my, like, 5th one. Or maybe 6th. Because I think I got another one, maybe. But let's go to the next beginning. And just see what we've got going on here. I don't like this. Actually, this seems pretty straightforward. Oh, that breaks. I don't like this anymore. Okay. Alright. Oh, what happens here? Oh, I see. That's it. Oh, and then, of course, wouldn't that happen? Alright, I think we can beat this level. It doesn't seem super complex to me. Okay. I'm glad that I'm getting better with my timing. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. I should have... If I did that faster, I could get the skull. Alright. Oh, that's devious. Oh, I have to time that right real quick close at the end. Okay, but I get it now. My learning curve, I'm super happy with it on this level. You know, it just seems like all the pathways just sort of opened up to me. Oh, this was bad. No, we're fine. Okay. And then we do this super quick. Oh, I didn't do it quite in time. Okay. I still need to time that better. Oh. Well, that was a mistake. That's probably the speedrunner way to do it, is to just drop down and hit this one and forego the top one completely. I will not be doing that this time because I can't. I cannot believe I missed. Oh, but now that you think about it, that means... Oh, okay, if I want the skull, the block is on a timer. That one that falls is on a timer, regardless of my position in the level. So I have to do the entire level fast enough to make that work. Yeah, because you... Or maybe not. Okay. Well, that theory is out the window. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be tough. I can do it, but it's gonna be tough. Like, this isn't gonna be frustrating, though. The goal is clear, is crystal clear right now. There's no confusion over what I need to do. Oh, there, I got it. All right. So now I really want to beat it this time around. All right. That was pretty bad. Okay, maybe... Yes. Yes. Okay, that's good. Let's see what the next level's like. Why not? I got time to kill. Let's do it. Okay, rocks, not a fan. Oh, man. How does this work now? Maybe I do that? No. I think there's a really small window where I can do that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That was not the window. I think if you're gonna lose a bunch of lives in rapid succession, this is the level for it. There we go. I don't like this at all. Do they stop ever? Oh, and I'm also on a timer. Oh, they do stop. Oh, well, thank you for that. Okay, then don't, you know, overdo it. Just be patient enough. That's all right. Oh, okay. I can stay on that block and they won't hurt me. So let's give it another shot here. There we go. Here we are. That will not be the case on the next block, on the next corner above me. Okay, I guess I gotta wait for this to go again. Right, yeah, here we go. These are almost certainly gonna fire at me, as I expected. But that's fine. Tell me that none of these have spikes. I like it, good. And then we can go here. Oh, that, really? I don't like that. Oh, I'll tell you that. Oh, okay. I completely lost track. I was looking at the key. But apparently, like, those are reiterations of that platform on the second world, or the third world. Where, like, you have to just keep jumping on it, or jumping above it as the spikes hit you when you land on it. So let me give that a shot here. I have the right idea. I don't know what to do at that point now. There was nowhere for me to jump. That was the worst jump. There have been worse jumps, but that was the worst jump. The worst of the worst. The best of the worst. Okay. We're fine here. We just wait. And then we can just kind of, you know, walk through this area and not really give a crap. And then we'll see about this. Maybe this? Oh, I think I know when to do it. I think I've got the timing down now. Give me the applause when I do this perfectly next time. Get your hands ready. It's coming. Okay. Oh, I'm so... Oh, I can actually stay here. That's interesting. It doesn't appear that I can, but it works out. Okay, so we wait. We wait for all three of them to be on the bottom row. As such. I can't believe that did I slip off? I didn't press buttons that would make me just fall off the rock there. Let's give it another shot. I absolutely have the right idea. I have to. It doesn't make sense for me to not have the right idea, because I'm me and I always have the right idea. I mean, how could you even ask? Why does that... Why? Why are you falling off? I'm not manipulating that at all. I'm landing square on... Oh, geez. Square on the platform, and it just keeps knocking me off for some reason. Like, what's the deal with that? But here comes try number, like, what, 34? Maybe this was not the way to go. That just seems to be counterproductive. Then what do I wait for? Oh, it's interesting. And it makes me absolutely not want to quit till I finish this level, however long it takes. Because otherwise I'll just start from scratch and not know anything. I don't know, maybe they're... No, The way the spikes retract that fast, it seems like I should be able to single jump over them and land on the same platform and live. I guess I'll have to give that a shot. Maybe I can, like, double jump on the first, or high jump on the first two ones, and then I have to low jump the third one because there's less room. That's why this is spaced like this. Okay, I absolutely can do that. But now I've already kind of screwed myself. So when do I do it, then? It seems like I have to wait for them to be in such a formation that there's 2 on top and 3 on the bottom when I'm at the keys part. So then I can make a quick getaway. So don't jump on this one. Jump. That's pretty darn good. Okay. Alright. And here. And we can duck just to make sure. I have no idea what's going on right now. I should have... Oh, man, this is going to be a trap waiting to happen. I can't outrun the balls. They move just slightly faster than me, which means that I have to low jump over them at some point. Ideally at that sort of curve period, intersection period, where they start coming in from both directions. And then somehow I guess I have to swing that, where I jump at just the right times that I can dodge them both. I completely lost track of when I should be doing this. Obviously, don't do a single jump when they're on their way up. That doesn't make any sense, and gravity would tell you that that's a shortcut to death. But let's give this a shot. I mean, I figured this out already. It sucks that, like, I'm sort of reverting back. I should know. So we wait for the first one to go. That was the worst time to do it. Absolutely. I mean, it so pays to memorize these things, and I cannot believe that I forgot that one. That's got to be frustrating for the people watching that did memorize it, because they're smart people, and they're better prepared for the wilderness than I am. For Temples of Doom. Let's do it now. Let's just go now. It's still I can't. Like, I have to land on the platform while it's on its way down so I can, you know, work the single jump, or I keep saying single and double jump. That's the size of the jump. Low and high jump is what it is. Okay, come on. This has to work out for me sometime. I'm almost tempted, since I don't know how to do the ball part, to just forego the key until I figure out the ball pattern. So that I'm not doing extra work. Oh, and my eye's watering for some reason. That's strange. I'm not sad about anything, except maybe how poor this is becoming. Let's land on the middle one, and take that, and see how that goes. You know, I think I can stand on the corner and avoid the spikes. If I stand right at the very edge. Well, that was a poor example. I was practicing standing on the edge. I'd have to get in such a sweet spot and do it so fast that that's really extremely unreliable. But it just might have to work in a pinch. But I'm going to forego the key process. I'm going to figure out this ball stuff. Whoa there. We're running. Or maybe I don't have to. Yeah, I have to outrun them. Okay. I have to time it better, though. So let me just give that another try before I start trying to get the key again. I think this level is clever. I just think it's extremely frustrating as well. Which obviously it is supposed to be that way. We're getting in sort of the late game here. Oh. Alright. I think we timed it well enough that we can do this. Okay, not quite. What am I... Oh, I feel like this is going to be one of those levels where, like, the ends... You get to the door with the key, and then you die by boulder before it opens. It absolutely seems like that kind of heartbreaking crap. So I'm going to still try this again and really see how I can short-circuit around there. Now, okay. That's about as close as I can possibly get. Then we wait. Oh, God, that's so close. Oh, we can make it. All right. All right, I know how to do it then. Then we'll try to get the key again. Have I seen the skull yet? That was terrible. I don't think I've seen the skull. It's probably in a broken, you know, rock somewhere. But that is a broken rock, but that's not the right one, apparently. I guess it's nice that that's breakable. You can make sort of a better jump, I guess. Okay. Oh, I see where it is. Yeah, it's right up there in the corner where the balls are shooting out. That's the worst place to jump. Yeah, look at that. See, it's working. Oh, but crap, I'm not going to be at that spot for long. Okay, so I can stand on the corner and avoid damage. That was terrible timing. This is bad timing. I've screwed everything up for myself. Oh my god. Oh my god, make it! No! The flames delayed me there. I mean, I've seen victory laid out in front of me now. So it should not be far from my grasp at this point. Let me just, like... Oh, but I will get killed by getting crushed there. So let's not do that next time. When it's on its way to the left, we'll do it. I almost completely spaced out about that rock behind me as well. Tell you what, if I ever explore a temple, I want 1,001 lives. I am gonna need them. Now. I cannot believe I did not die. Yes. I don't even need to be, like, that close to the edge. You can see, like, you know, my leg going on here. Oh, that was almost really bad. Okay, let's time this good. That was better than last time. Actually, oh crap, but I forgot about that one. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. No. Oh, this just takes a lot out of you, doesn't it? Yep. Yes, it sure does. I don't feel like I've spent as much time on this video as I have, like, one of my longer Isaac runs, though. And those can be, like, an hour and 20 minutes long, so I don't think I'm at that level. Okay, maybe the part I do have to face away. I have to face away from the spikes to ensure my invincibility. So we will obviously do that. And some people might call that cheating. I'd like them to play this level. There we go. Yeah, absolutely gotta turn the right way. See, it's not even activating. It doesn't even think I'm on the platform. That's bad. Bad. Bad timing. The balls shoot in groups of 2, kind of. And there's just like a little... Let's do it now. This seems like good. It seems like none of those balls are going to catch up to me. And then we jump. And we... Yes, we made it. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see more from you. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.